أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه والتابعين وكل من اتبع هداه إلى يوم الدين. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. Give thanks to Almighty Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. بإذن ta'ala, we are taking it from where we stopped in the previous class, and that is غاين. So you can see how it is written: غا في البداية, غا في الوسط, and غا في النهاية. We have غا في البداية, غا في الوسط, and غا في النهاية, and that is غسالة. غسالة in Arabic language means washing machine. Washing machine, that is غسالة, washing machine. We have فا في البداية, فا في الوسط, فا في النهاية. And we have فراشة, that is butterfly. فراشة, butterfly. And after that we have قا في البداية, قا في الوسط, قا في النهاية. And we have قلم, that is pen. What you should know about this pen is that after قلم, about column is that this is only used for pen. As for pencil, it is mirwadu. Mirwadu. Mim kasra mi, ra sukun mir, followed by wa fatha wa and dal domadu. Mirwadu. That is a pencil. But qalamun is pen. Pen. So, and we have ka fil bidaya, ka fil wasat, ka fil nihaya. And that is ka'batun. Everybody knows the sacred house of Allah at Mecca. So that is Kaaba. And we have before I proceed, Kaaba as well is being used for cube. Cube. Something that is a kind of a cuboid shape. Cube. Cube. So Kaaba as well is being used for it. But it's popularly used for the Bayt of Allah, the house of Allah, the sacred house of Allah, rebuilt by Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. Of course, it has been there before Prophet Ibrahim. It has been there since Allah has created the earth, the land when Prophet Adam alayhi salatu wasalam landed. So it has been there. But when Allah the Almighty punished some of his creators during the time of Nuh والسلام, with flood, with water. So, and he used that to cleanse them of the earth, to destroy them. Then the land, the place remains. The place that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala built the Kaaba is still there. And the sign is still there that the house is there. Before Ibrahim went, Prophet Ibrahim, before Allah commanded Prophet Ibrahim alayhi to go and rebuild it. That's a very long story if I should dive into that. So let's delve into that. Let's just keep it for another day. Now we have La fil Bidaya, La fil Wasat, and La fil Nihaya. And we have Laymun. Laymun, of course, by now you should know what this means. Laymun, you know it is lemon. And now we have Ma fil Bidaya, Ma fil Wasat, Ma fil Nihaya. And that's how it has been written. And we have Mawzun. Of course, you know what Mawzun means. It is banana. Mawzun, banana. And we have Na fil Bidaya, Na fil Wasat, Na fil Nihaya. You just note how those words have been written at the beginning, in the middle, and in the end. If you notice that Na, you realize that how Na is being written at the end is different. It's quite different from how Ba or Ta is being written at the end. Note that. how na is being written at the end is different from how ba or ta are being written at the end. Just note that. So that's na fil bidaya, na fil wasat, and na fil nihaya. And then we move to ha. That's have nakhla, a date palm. Nakhla is the date palm, the palm of a date. Date. So that is nakhla. And we have ha fil bidaya, ha fil wasat, ha fil nihaya. So both ways, that is ha fil bidaya at the beginning. The second one is ha fil wasat. The fourth and the last one that I have in here, both of them. What the same explanation that I made when it gets to tawul marbuta is the same explanation that goes for this ha as well. If it's at the end of an alphabet that can be joined together with another alphabet, and we are going to use that form, the third one in the third box. Or if it's to be joined with an alphabet like it come after an alphabet like dal, ra, zay, dhal. Those alphabets that you cannot join another alphabet with it after it, then it's to be written in that way, and that is haramun. Haram means a pyramid. Haramun means a pyramid. And we have wa fil bidaya, wasat, and we have wa fil nihaya. We have wa fil bidaya, wa fil wasat, and wa fil nihaya. As has been written. Should note the same explanation that I explained when I was explaining that of dal, val, ras. It goes as well with wa. So apply that same explanation here as well. And we have wardatun, and that is rose. Wardatun, rose. Wardatun, rose. Then we have ya fil bidaya, ya fil wasat, and ya fil nihaya. So yeah, you can see the differences now. Of course, there are some ways you can write ya, and we are going to get there within light ta'ala. And that is why this book is the best I think you can use to teach people how to read the Quran, recite the Quran, because the explanation is just too much. And we have yadun, which means hand, as you can see, it's yadun, hand. The mawadi al-huruf is still the same thing that you have finished explaining here. That is what that is what they are about to explain as well. But what is the meaning? What is the meaning of mawadi? Mawadi means mawadi is the plural of mawdi'u. Mawdi'u. I think by now you should know how to write that on your own. Mawdi'u. We have mim, wa, we have dot, and we have ain. Mim fatama, wa sukun maw, ba kasra bi, mawdi, and we have ain ma'u, mawdi'u. That is a singular form. And the plural form is mawadi'u, as it's written at the subtopic of what is on the screen, and it is in the book, the PDF that I uploaded for the first episode of this Nuurul Bayaan. Mawadi'u al-huruf, mawadi'u al-huruf, the positions of the alphabets, and we've explained that, but this is just a revision, and we are going to just brush it. That is A fil bidaya, A fil wasat, A fil nihaya, and you should recall I explained something when it gets to A. I told you some things that sometimes A, when I was explaining how you expect it to come at the beginning, it might be the way it's going to, how you expect it to come at the end, might be the way it's going to come at the beginning at times. And there are examples of that in the Quran, and how you expect it to come at the middle might be the way it comes at the end sometimes. So that is normal as far as, but this, whenever you come across any alphabet written in any of these four forms, you should know that the pronunciation is a. You should know that the pronunciation is a, and followed by ba fil bidaya, ba fil wasat, ba fil nihaya, followed by ta fil bidaya, ta fil wasat. You know, the previous class, in the previous case, ta fil nihaya was written. Ta fil bidaya wasn't written. You can see we have ta fil bidaya and ta fil nihaya followed by the two tawul marbuto. The two ways you can write tawul marbuto. But in this case, we have ta fil bidaya followed by ta fil wasat, and ta fil nihaya wasn't written. Isn't written. But you know, of course, this ta'ul marbuta will never come at the beginning, will never come at the middle, it will definitely come at the end. So, and that is different of at-ta'ul maftuha, as I've explained, and at-ta'ul maftuha, as I've explained, and at-ta'ul marbuta. One thing you see notice about, you realize is I wrote on the screen, you have at-ta'u al-maftuhatu. You know the last alphabet is ta, and that's one of those things you should know about that. When ta'ul marbuta ends a word, it can be pronounced as ha. If you are reading the Quran, it will definitely, if you are stopping on it, you are definitely going to pronounce it as ha. But reading something like this in Arabic, we are explaining some things here. So I can recite it as at-ta'u al-maftuhatu, and I can decide to read it as at-ta'u al-maftuha, at-ta'u al-maftuha, this open ta, and likewise at-ta'u al-marbutatu, that is calling the ta, so that you know that yes, it ends with ta. The difference from when it ends with ha. But and I can decide to recite it as, to read it as at-ta'ul marbuta, at-ta'ul marbuta. I pray Allah grants all of you the understanding and myself. And now we have fa fil bidayah, fa fil wasat, fa fil nihaya, ja fil bidayah, ja fil wasat, ja fil nihaya, ha fil bidayah, ha fil wasat, ha fil nihaya, till where it ends. And we have, you can check, go to the second to the last line, where we have ha fil bidayah, the second box on the second to the last line. We have ha fil bidayah, ha fil wasat, ha fil wasat, ha fil nihaya, ha fil nihaya. Those are the ways you write ha fil nihaya. It is different from ta, where you can write it, where there are some instances where you will write ta as ta fil nihaya. And a typical example of the baytun. Take the second example under bar. You can see the ta that ends it. It is baytun. The ta is written. And you can see the da'iratun, the last line, the middle. You can see da'iratun. So we have, you can as well pronounce it as da'irah, da'irah. So there are some instances where you will find it, you will see it written as star, the real tar. And there's some reason that's the open tar. And there's some instances you see that written as the ta'ul marbuta, the closed tar. But as far as ha is concerned, when it comes at the end, it will be written like this way. Only that, like ta'ul marbuta, only that it will not have those two dots, and that indicates it is ha. So these ways are just, they are just ways, the midway fil wasat, the two fil wasat are just telling you that you can write it in either of the ways. And likewise, you can see that of hamza at the end as well. The last line, you will notice that those hamzas were written in different forms, and that is telling you anywhere you come across any of those four, it is still to be pronounced as a. It is still hamza. Whether you say it on that one that is written as ya, or that's written as wa, or that is the decision as a big ya, it is still hamza. You don't say that is wa because it's on wa, or you say that is ya because it's on ya. It is as long as you see that hamza sign. As long as you say hamza sign, then it is still hamza. And now moving to ya. Those are the 5 ways you can you will see it clearly when you check the PDF that I sent, that I uploaded in the first episode. So that's just ya. Ya in any of these forms is treated as ya. If it comes after kasra, then it is going to be used as yaumat. That is for elongation. So get that. Don't mix it up. And it is straightforward. So all of these 5 ways indicates ya. It indicates ya. So when it comes, when it's sometimes when it comes after kasra, you should definitely know that you are going to use it to elongate it when it does not have any haraka on it. When it does not have any haraka on it and it comes after kasra, then you are using any of these as mad. You are pronouncing as mad for elongation, and that is that about that. We have to stop here. I pray Allah grants you the understanding, and I pray Allah makes it beneficial. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد. Let me give you an assignment. The assignment is that this last line, this غافق, this last section, check the PDF to know everything that ends each page. This particular, this by the right side, that start with غافق. Read all those alphabets and send a voice note to me. Starting from here, starting from a, b, ta. I want to say how the pronunciation is individual. So you read, everybody should read and send everything. You check the PDF and read everything, and you send a voice note to me individual. I'm going to attend to everybody individually as my layout and bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. You read this, but the one underneath, this, the one underneath, check the PDF so that you see it clearly. This one, this abata faja. So I want you to pronounce them, read correctly. We've explained the makharij before. We've explained the makharij and what is in the sifat. So you should know how to pronounce all alphabets correctly. Read everything. This for this page abata down to this sa and down to this place. Read everything and send the voice note into my DM, into the institute's DM. Then you have 5 days after this class to do that. Please, once it's more than 5 days, do not bother to send the assignment. And sending a voice note, please write your name. Your name. After sending the voice note, write your name under it. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه الأخيار وسلم تسليما كثيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.